Yo, what up? It's AaroniMoses, and this is a video on 13 easy ways to boost your masculinity. Now, everybody knows I just got out of jail, and the funny thing about jail is, on my journey, man, I've been running into a lot of characters that have been showing me pretty much who I am as a person, my philosophy, and the ways that I can improve as a person, and my past, mostly my past. I've been looking into the mirror of my past self. I've been looking into the window of death, pretty much. I've been living and dying a lot of different deaths lately, and looking into the mirror and seeing what I've become and what I used to be. Now, I watched a video that was pretty surprising, man. Everybody knows I was in jail from August 16th to October 10th, so there's a lot of things I missed, including one very important video, the Kanye West Donald Trump meeting, when Kanye West went to the Oval Office with Kanye West, and they sat down and spoke about a few things. If you haven't seen it, definitely watch it after this. But one thing that I really related to that Kanye West said was that, you know, he didn't grow up with a lot of masculine energy around him. That's right. A lot of us in Black America do not grow up with a lot of masculine energy around us. And even if you are whatever Black, white, Latino, whatever socio-economical background that you come from, it's a big chance that you didn't, even if you had two parents in the house. Because if you had, you know, a stay-at-home mom, you're gonna come home to your, you know, finger sandwiches and your apple juice. I don't know, I didn't have a stay-at-home mom. That's what I see on TV. And you know, your dad's gonna be taking care of everything, holding down the fort from a distance, coming home, drinking his beer, you know, watching the game, going to sleep. And pretty much it's gonna be that. So a lot of us, I've even seen, you know, men who grew up with two parents in their household did not have a lot of masculine interaction, a lot of masculine energy. So, you know, I definitely could relate. Now, this topic actually came from me being in jail with a gentleman. I'm not gonna name any names, but if you are watching this and you were locked up with me in Division 2, Dorm 3, CC, you're gonna know who I'm talking about when I start mentioning some of these traits. But just being all judgy and bitchy and all those things, man. And if you feel like you're secure in your masculinity, that's definitely something that you should be proud of, man. And if you don't feel like you need to tweak anything, then don't, man. I feel about myself how I feel pretty good, man. I don't think I need to do too much adjustments. I feel pretty masculine, but at the same time, not having a father growing up around moms all the time, just like a lot of us, when you do certain things that you think is masculine, it's really bitchy. It's really feminine, you know? A lot of us think we're being assertive by you know, raising our voices and putting our energies out there like that, when it's really something we learn from moms, man. And when you think about it a little bit later, when you evolve in life, you feel kind of embarrassed, especially knowing that you've interacted with these women like this and they were attracted to it. You know, that's really confusing at some point. But yeah, then it makes you think about the females that you have interacted with them and who they really were. You know, that's the tricky thing about dealing with females, man. A lot of them secretly like feminine things in certain ways, and encourage that inside us, which is weird, and it can confuse us at some point. But number one, actually, I wasn't even gonna put this one on the list. Handling money. Now, I read in a book that money and emotions don't mix. A lot of us tend to spend money out of pleasure and to hide certain things and to put a band-aid on certain situations, man. But the more you handle money and the more you see how it works and the benefits of controlling your emotions and not being so It's not spending money so sporadically, not being so spontaneous. When you start to save that money, when you start to be able to talk to that money, see it, watch it grow, watch your thought babies turn into money, the act of that can boost your masculinity. Of course, another book I read says success builds success, man. The more success that you have, the easier it is to get it. Pretty much just like money. So, money being a gender neutral thing, it's definitely feminine and it's more so designed, it's human, it's designed for women, but it's something that takes a masculine, logical mind. And you don't have to be masculine to be logical, but that's just what it is. So number two, I would say definitely this person, this video is gonna come, it originally was supposed to come from a negative light. I'm sorry, all these cars keep passing by. But number two, man, stop being so nosy. Mind your business. When I was young, my mother taught me the easiest way to stay out of trouble was to mind your business. Stop being so nosy. Stop trying to figure out everything that people are doing. It's very important that you stay aware of your surroundings and aware of your environment, but there's a difference between being aware, conscious, and being clear of what's going on around you and being nosy. It's two different things. You wondering why somebody broke up with this person, that's searching for gossip, listening to rumors, eavesdropping, ear hustling. That's being nosy, bro. Seeing what people have in their hands, seeing what people have in their house, in their cars, things like that. Things that's not gonna affect your mind, body, and soul, your lifestyle, your environment directly. You going out there to collect that information, that's being nosy, bro. Anything that has nothing to do with you, and you know it has nothing to do with you, and you're still trying to figure out this information, that's being nosy. That's feminine, bro. If you start minding your business, I can guarantee you'll have less stress, you'll have less drama, everything's gonna be clear, bro. You won't have to worry about what's going on around you as much, because it's gonna come to you. You not being nosy, you fighting that, you protecting your masculinity by minding your own business, is gonna feel great. It's gonna be an instant masculine boost, bro. Okay, so next, don't be dramatic. Now, the dude in jail I was with, he was super dramatic, and when I say dramatic, everything he was doing was attention-seeking behaviors. Now, the byproduct, just like the byproduct of you being happy, is getting money, is attracting these females, attracting these things automatically, unintentionally. The byproduct of masculinity is you're gonna automatically get attention without you trying. It's gonna be unintentional. People are just gonna be attracted to you. People are just going to want to come to you. But you putting it out there that you want attention, you want people to look at you, that's feminine, bro. That's gonna attract unwanted attention a lot of the times. So that's another way. Don't be dramatic. When you have to come from a grounded space, bro. When you speak, when you tell, I could see if you're telling stories or you're intentionally trying to be entertaining, but you just in your everyday life overreacting to everything, like when a woman sees a spider, bro. That's dramatic, bro. Anything that is done intentionally, constantly for you to be getting attention, it's dramatic, bro. Dramatic. Alright, so just pretty much blowing it, making anything bigger than what it is, unintentionally. And I'm not a dramatic person, so I can't really show you what that looks like. But next, easy. This one is easy as hell, bro. Don't complain. Don't complain. I always heard my family say somebody was complaining like an old man. Now, old men, the difference between an old man and a young man is the older that you get, the less that you lose your gender. If you're a man, your testosterone lowers. Your facial features start to become more feminine. If you're a woman, your estrogen lowers. Your facial features start to become more masculine. You lose your gender, your voice changes, it becomes softer. You're a woman, your voice hardens, it becomes harder, you know? But this whole complaint, this is bugging, bro. This whole complaining and complaining, making observations that are mostly negative, that's some feminine shit, bro. When you hear females walk in a room and they start applying their senses to the environment, why it smell like that in here? Look at that person. Look. You see what she got on? That's complaint, bro. That's not masculine, bro, and that's gonna hurt you. That's gonna hurt you. One easy way to protect your masculinity: don't complain, bro. You can make observations that's not affecting you. Let it move around you. Let it flow through you. Let it flow through you or dodge it. But you making observations and vocalizing the negativity of it and letting people know that you wish it was something different or saying how uncomfortable it makes you, complaining, not masculine, bro. You're killing your masculinity with that shit. Okay, so 4, don't be manipulative, bro. Be direct. Now, one example that made me put this on the list is when somebody asked me a question, right? He was like, hey, bro, I need you to, can you give me a synonym for patience? I think it was. Can you give me a synonym for patience? And I was like, a synonym for patience, would be, we'll say perseverance. And he was like, what? Huh? I can't hear you. I said, perseverance. He was to speak up louder. I can't hear you. I said, bro, perseverance. He was, come here real quick. And I was like, yeah, synonym for patience would be, you know, perseverance. And I started saying something else. And then this is when he opened a conversation with me that I obviously didn't want. He was telling me his life story, telling me why he was in the situation he was in, and I was doing something. Now that being manipulative like that, that's some feminine shit, but that's what females do, bro. If you want to protect your masculinity, be direct. Don't be feminine. Say, hey, bro, let me holler at you. I want to tell you, let me holler at you, bro. Can I bother you for some conversation, bro? You know, I got 2 more weeks in here, and I'm just trying to, you know, have a lot of conversation to pass my time, man. You already know how jealous. I would say, you know what? I'm really just trying to read my book. I'm good right now, bro. But maybe after dinner or something like that. Maybe after dinner chat. No, he didn't do that. He chose to instead be manipulative. You know, that's very feminine. You know, he got that from his mom. 5. Oh, speaking badly about yourself, bro. Calling yourself stupid, having negative self-talk out loud towards other people, criticizing yourself too harshly, calling yourself fat, saying that you have a bird chest, saying that you got a little dick, you know, things like that's not masculine, bro. That's gonna hurt your masculinity. That's what females do. Females go over each other's house, look in that big ass mirror, and look at my stomach. Oh my god, my cankle. Bro, don't do that, bro. Bro got that from his mom, bro. My fat ass gonna want another Rice Krispie treat in about 30 more minutes. That's some feminine shit, bro. That's feminine. So next, be an independent thinker, man. When on this journey, if you're trying to grow, if something that is a part of your program bothers you, or if you just ask yourself this, easy, simple. Why do I think that? Why do I think that? Is this something that is really right or wrong? Is this something that is really black or white? Is this something that I inherited? Is this a part of a culture that I don't really fully understand? Why do I think this? Do I only think this because my friends and my family and all of them think that? Now sit down and ask yourself, if I thought any other different, would that hurt me? Would that empower me? If you can't explain in depth why you think something is bad or good, or should be one way or should be another way,